Hey, so in today's little technique session, I thought we would go through and do a little bit of problem solving in terms of machines and alternatives. So this is going to be a nice little insight into the training software that I use with my team. This is called Trainerize, and this is where we put our programs together so that clients have great programs that they can complete through the week. Now, this is one of the most common movements that you'll see put into programs. This is called an angled machine leg press. Now, the great thing about this movement is that you can get 10 to 15 different movements out of it just by changing foot position on the plate up here. For example, if you put your feet higher up on the plate, you're going to get much more from your hamstrings and glutes. If you put your feet lower down, then you're going to get a lot more from your quads, so the muscles down the fronts of your legs. You can even do things like calf raises. You can do single-legged movements on these, but fundamentally with a neutral foot position, this is just going to be a great leg exercise in general. But what I want you to imagine is that you go into your gym, it's peak time, and this machine is actually taken by somebody else. So what would you do? You could either swap in and out with this lady here, you could wait until she's finished, which means you're probably going to be twiddling your thumbs for 20 minutes, or you could go and find a different exercise to do. And this is going to be the purpose of this video today, is just to teach you a few alternatives to help you cope when bits of machinery aren't actually available. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go with something pretty simple, like a Smith machine hack squat. The Smith machine hack squat, Smith machine hack squat. Let's mute that so that you don't have to listen to them. Let me show you the movement here. So a Smith machine hack squat. The Smith machine is just referring to the bit of kit that we're using. And a Smith machine is like a weight rack with this bar, and it's got little hooks just here so that you can actually clip that bar in and out of the runners. So you can actually set it to the right height to get yourself in. Now with a Smith machine hack squat, your feet go very slightly in front of the bar. So your body weight actually goes back into the bar just here. So as you can see, very, very similar movement to, I've just got my daughter stood outside in her underpants dancing, hence why I'm distracted here. So it's very similar to that angled machine leg press. And again, imagine the floor is like that foot plate. So you can move your feet wide, you can have them narrow, you can bring them further back to get different results out of different movements. Now again, that one might be taken up, so you're going to need a different option again. Now this one's a little bit more advanced, but I definitely think it's something that you want to look at being able to add into your repertoire to be able to help you cope with these busy gym sessions. Now this is called a landmine hack squat. Great, it's muted. Now a landmine is this setup just here. So if you look, they haven't actually got it attached to anything. They've just got the bar pushed up against this box just here. But what you would normally get is like a little sleeve that the bar would slot into to stop it from moving around. You can put it into the corner of a room, that would be absolutely fine, or into the corner of like the framework for a machine, that'll be absolutely fine. It can damage it, so just put like a towel over the top of it and you'll be fine. And then what you have is this end with a weight on it. And to increase the weight, you just add plates on here. So a landmine hack squat, you're going to pick the bar up. Let me see if I can get it to a good point for you. There we are. And so he's got the weight up just here, and he's going to roll himself through. Now again, you see you've got the weight on your shoulder, and you can adjust how heavy it is by putting more or less plates on there. And he's got his feet very slightly in front of the movement. And then exactly the same as he would do with a Smith machine or on that leg press, you've got another alternative movement. Again, the floor is your foot plate, so you can change your foot position, you can move them forwards, you can move them back. And that movement there, let me just show you him doing a few, is a great substitution if that leg press isn't available. Guys, I hope this helps, and I'll speak to you next week.